go down, sit on a rock and put your feet in the water. When you're hot and bothered and your feet are like pasties, you can just go and dip your feet in the water and cool off, and then put your socks and shoes back on and you feel dead refreshed for to do another 25 miles walk. Right, so this is where you go up and you go through a little gate, and then you start going through the tree line, and the path goes up and down, and it's sloping down to the left. And if it's been raining, it's muddy and slippy, it can be a bit awkward at times. So you've got to have your wits about you. Right, so you just got to follow this wire fence going around now, and then bends around to the left at the top there. I keep waking up as well with cramp in my legs, and I've got to jump out of bed quick and put weight on me feet so that my calf muscles release and the pain quells. And I've been trying to get to the bottom of why. I can't understand it. So I went to the doctor's and she says it sounds like you're lacking in magnesium in your body. So what I've done is I've bought some Epsom salts, lavender essential oil, and some baking soda, because there was advertisements on the, well, information on the internet about how to relax and get magnesium in your body. So you two days a week, hot water, as hot as you can stand it in the bath, put the Epsom salts in a couple of cups, put half a cup of baking soda in, 10 drops of lavender oil, and it smells bloody lovely. And then you just soak in the hot water, and it completely relaxes your body, while intake of the Epsom salts giving you the magnesium. It was really bad before, like, I mean, say like last year, it was so bad, the seizures of my muscles were tight and getting cramp. I had to stop driving in the middle of a motorway, which is not on, and just get out the car and walk backwards and forwards alongside the car, trying to keep off the main road. And people driving past look like as if to say, what the hell's he doing? But I'm not as bad as that now, thankfully. At first, you know, you think, what the hell has caused this? Is it my age? Am I getting too old and I'm just sitting about too much and not walking as much as I used to? So you're trying to get the bottom of what's going on. I know I sit at my computer a long periods of time when I'm in the house doing different things, so I know that doesn't help. But as soon as I start walking around, I'm fine. Just release the muscles. I haven't had these boots on and all for about a couple of months, because I've just been putting my normal walking boots on, my Salomons, waterproof, so they'll keep your feet dry even though you walk through the long wet grass. And obviously that's a couple of, just like having training shoes on, but they're boots, so you can walk for miles and feel comfortable. But I thought, I'm going to Gunnerside, and sometimes you've got to wade through water, so I thought I needed my proper leather boots on. Flies are starting to flock around us here now. Oh, I hate it when they're landing on your face, they're hanging around your ears. It's most annoying. Right, so this is where it bends out to the left, and it takes you to a little spring-loaded gate. so I'm just trying to make sure I don't fall over on these boulders. Easy does it. Oh. Once I get back down on the main path there, I'll be alright. Right. Step. So, it's just obviously when you step down and put loads of weight on the boulders and the shift under your feet, that's what sends you flying. Right, the little gate's coming up there now, 20 yards. Bugger off, it's flies, man. So, like I say, you've got the advantages of dry weather and warm for walking, where you don't have to wear layers and layers of clothes as well. But the downside is, as you can already see, bloody flies, pesky bloody flies, coming out in the hordes. My grandson's just contacted us. He says, Granda, I'm going camping with me mates in September up at either Lake District or Scotland. So I've just been through the house and give it everything I've got from me hiking days and camping. Like me jet boil, me sleeping bags, boots. Just trying to find everything that he needs for to start him off. And I just hope he gets into it, like, because and enjoys it as much as I do. I mean, I'm too old for camping out now, but I can just manage to still do me hiking. So as long as I'm getting out in the countryside and getting some fresh air, nice and quiet, I'm happy. Right, so here we go on the Gunnerside Gill walk. Like I say, the pathways are a bit naughty when it's been raining and all wet and slippy, and you've got the down gradient going down the river. But you'll be alright as long as you just take your time. And if you lean over to the right, if you do start to go, you can grab onto something. Stop you slipping all the way down there. And this is just the shallow part. It gets worse as you go along. And there's a certain section when the river's really raging and it's high up, you've got to actually cross over stones and wade through the water to get back onto the path on the far side. So there's about 25 yards of water you've got to wade through. And that's why you need your long boots on, or your tall boots. When I first seen somebody do this Gunnerside Gill walk, and I seen where you come out into where the ruins are and where the two rivers meet and all that, I thought to myself, I've got to go and do that walk because it looks lovely, which it is. But if I had Corn, he'd be off the lead. I don't just running backwards and forwards, please himself. Haven't got to worry because he come back every time. Didn't run after anything. I trained him well. It was leave them, leave them, leave them, time and time and time again. Then he just got used to the fact that he didn't have to run after them, the sheep. So eventually I could just trust him and leave him off the leader. And I mean, as soon as I give him command, he would just react straight away as well. Bloody good dog. So you can see where the water, when it's raging torrents with the rain, it's created like two streams with a bit of an island in the middle there. But what made us come here today was I've been looking through my videos and I came across the one where I'm sitting having a picnic at the slab bridge with Corn, and he's running backwards and forwards, his tail wagging, happy as Larry, and I had my chocolate biscuits and I just took out my bag, put my bag down, and we had a picnic and just sitting on the grass and listening to the two streams meet. Lovely, happy memories. So I thought, right, that's a good idea. I haven't been to Gunnerside Gill for a long time, so I'll come back and do the walk. Whoa, just see the state of play with the path. Right, this is part of the area we're saying where when the river comes right up, all this is covered, and you've got to do some stepping across boulders to try and keep out the water. Whereas one time you could hold onto this fence and walk along the edge, but they've deliberately put boulders in here now and put the mesh on to make it easier for it to get across, like I'm going to do now. Right, because this is the wall that you'd walk along what I'm on now. Whoa, whoa. Just take my time because I didn't want to go down and fall on my bloody wrist. Hurt myself. Right, so no, sometimes, like I say, this is covered in water, so you've got to do a bit of plodging and try and keep to your highest points to keep out the water. Like I say, it's about 25 yards, which is about right for when you get back on the path up there. The only thing I didn't have for Kean is leg gate, as I say, just go on eBay and buy a cheap pair for £6.49 or whatever they are, just for starting, because you might, I mean, you've got to find out whether you like going out and camping rough and sleeping on hard ground and cooking on a little stove away from the home comforts. And after a few times, if you like it, just start buying things that you need, just to make you camping experiences a little bit better. And I mean, camping's not camping anymore now, because when you watch all these videos of people that go out camping and sleeping out, that they're buying these bloody blow-up beds and pillars and that. And I thought to myself, hang on, when you go camping, you go rough, you're getting away from the house and home comforts. Like, so that pool there where you could just go and sit on that big boulder, take your boots and socks on and just dip your feet in there and cool off if you've had a long walk. Oh, loads of boulders. Bracken's really overgrown now. So just follow this fence along now. Loads of little flies flying off the bracken when I'm disturbing it. Right. Now when I was younger, just waltz along here, no problem, just skip off the top of the rocks and not worry about falling over. But now that I'm getting older and I've had strokes and my balance is shite, I've just got to take my time. So my walks take a little bit longer, but that means you just set off a little bit earlier and if the weather's good, who cares? Just a nice slow walk out in the front countryside, fresh air, and get the sun to your face. Lovely. Can't water it. Oh, that's how easy it is for to go over. Nearly went there and just corrected myself in time. Otherwise I would have been in the bracken there, soaking wet. Right, here's a nice little pool there as well, where all these little drops are coming down through the rocks. Now obviously if I brought my camera, I'd be stopping taking photographs of the different nice areas of the gill. But I've done this, I walk hundreds and hundreds of times and taken loads and loads and loads of photographs. But when YouTube decided to shut down my account, I've lost all those 2,400 videos and getting censored. I was getting sick to death of getting censored. Because obviously when I was walking along, I'd be speaking and saying things about the truth, and obviously they don't want the truth getting out. So sometimes you get we have suspended you from posting anything for maybe a week to 2 weeks. Then one time I went home to upload my videos and there was a red banner across the screen: we have terminated your account, no warning given. So I couldn't get into my account to see my videos. I couldn't access me family videos. Loads of videos of family days out, walking the dog. So I was bloody pissed off. So now I'm starting again. I've had to like make a new account and just start uploading me my videos, like walking bay and going out to different areas that I used to go to, and slowly but surely build up me amount of videos that I put up on my tube. Right. Oh, go with the help of this tree. Love the sound of the water. I'm glad I brought my sweet clementines, like, because it's going to get hotter, obviously, getting towards dinner time, so I'll probably be dry and thirsty. So I'll stop and eat me oranges to get a bit of juice down my throat, take away the quench and the dryness. But loads and loads and loads of hikers come up here to do the camping at the Langthwaite ruins, where there's a nice flat piece of grass and there's a bit of a wall goes around where you can do your cooking out the wind if it's windy. Perfect. It's a perfect spot for camping because you're right next to the river, so you've got your water source at the waterfalls, and you've got the bits of wall for to put your kitchen stuff on for heating food and preparing food. Right, you've got to go through a little gate here and then up the stairs, look. Whoa. So this is where it's awkward for me to walk along. Can you imagine me trying to walk along here with Bernie's on the leader pulling us? I'd be falling over on my knees all the time. Just falling over in general and having to put my hand down all the time to stop us falling and hitting my head off the rocks. So this is exactly why I had to leave Bay behind for this particular journey. And like I say, when you've got to use one hand to keep the gate open, the gate there shut on my bloody leg, trapped my leg, pain in the ass. I hate them spring-loaded little gates. Right, up the stone steps. So I put my leg gaiters on and put my black elasticated bands around the tops of my leg to keep them up, because I kept slipping down. Because they're shite, like as soon as you start getting them wet, the pull cord where you pull them tight around the top of your leg, they just start stretching or wearing thin, and eventually they just free and snap. So I went on eBay and just bought some thick elastic bands, 4 to 5 inches or something, for to put around my legs to nip around the top of the leg gaiter to keep it up. So when I'm walking through long grass like this, my legs at the bottom are not getting soaking wet. Whoa, whoa. So there's quite a few places like this where you've got to step over boulders and step between them and try and keep your balance and hang on to anything that helps you. And obviously where it's all been wet and where there's rain all the time, it's slippery as hell, and you can just slip down there no problem. Right. So this is where I have to lean forward, keep a hold of boulders or anything else I can get a hold of. Stop a slipping down there. Right. So there's a few sections just like that along this pathway, but like I say, you just gotta take your time and do it bit by bit, and eventually you get there. Hey, slipping now on the roots. That's the other problem. When you step on the roots, they're soaking wet and dead slippy. Oh, right. I'm just grabbing a hold of handfuls of bracken for to keep giving us a hand to like pull us up and step over these big boulders.